No one is using XRP. That's the headline from Wall Street veteran Fred Krueger. It's BS, a lie, and downright uninformed. There are hundreds of banks partnered with Ripple, and in this video, I'll address the breaking news coming straight from Ripple on institutional adoption. The price target's north of $30 and how we get there. Did we just start altcoin season and how long it'll last? The trillions of dollars sitting on the sidelines right now, and all of the other epic crypto news that I found to share with you. Welcome back to the channel. I'm JR, your favorite crypto dad, and you know what to do. Give me a comment, 777, down below. If you're feeling bullish, you're feeling blessed, ready to live your best life, smash that like button, hit subscribe to affirm it, and let's run into it.
We've had huge positions in Ethereum in the past. We used to be 100% Bitcoin. Something could come out tomorrow.
Is there anything out there, though, that's interesting to you? The reason I ask is I would hope that, Solana was created many years ago. Ethereum was created many years ago. Bitcoin was created many, many years ago.
Yeah.
I would like to think that technology and technologists have come up with better solutions since then.
Well, Solana could do, I think, 9 billion transactions a day, which is more than all capital markets combined. So
right.
It's not obvious you need the next thing past Solana.
So you think it just doesn't matter?
Yeah, and there might be other use cases, other, like Ripple's going after Swift, Bitcoin's digital gold. There's several different major use cases.
They laughed whenever people said Ripple, XRP would rival Swift. They say that nobody is using it, no human is using it, that there's no real use case for it. And as we can see, institutions are jumping on board one after another. Bank of America exclusively using XRP for all of its internal transactions. That was revealed on Fox News. And I think that a lot of the hang up here is that technically XRP was never made to be mandatory, but Ripple understood the game of chess that they needed to be playing against the SEC. Now that the guardrails are starting to form in place, there are massive partnerships happening each and every day. And those would not have been possible if XRP was the token that was made to be mandatory. Ripple's been playing chess, not checkers. That's even why they donated it to both political parties before the election in case Trump lost. They knew the fight that they had ahead of them. And in a bombshell of breaking news we see coming straight out of Ripple's own X account here, introducing the next building block of on-chain markets, we're partnering with DBS Bank and FTI Global to establish repo markets powered by tokenized collateral and stable coins. Institutional momentum is building on chain, and that is leading many analysts to point out price predictions. Some as crazy as Sistine Research pointing out $33 to $50 per XRP token. They're actually feeling a bit conservative with this, saying that if you're willing to measure by cup and handle, that they feel the targets could be as high as $77 to $100. Are there inflows to support this? Not yet, but where could those inflows come from? And that is where we see obviously the XRP ETFs. As of today, we've got the first ever Rex Osprey XRP ETF as well as their Doge ETF. In exciting breaking news, the SEC approves generic ETF listing standards. We're going to go to Altcoin Pro University for a little bit of clarity on that. This is talking about the SEC clearing a path for spot crypto ETFs beyond Bitcoin and Ethereum. The big shift, the SEC has approved new rules to let spot crypto ETFs launch much faster. How does this work? Any coin with a futures market on Coinbase can now qualify without long approval battles. Right now, we're looking at about 12 to 15 cryptocurrencies, and then included in that, we'll see XRP, Solana, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Doge, DOT, AVAX, and more. ETFs could go from idea to market within weeks instead of months, opening the floodgates for institutional money. That is where we start to see our inflows. Cointelegraph reporting the SEC approves a listing for trading Grayscale's digital large cap fund. This is covering Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and Cardano. The only thing that would make these listings better is coinciding with an altcoin season and a bull run, and we are starting to see indicators flashing. A rare Bitcoin dominance death cross has flashed since 2016. This death cross has started every major altcoin season. If you check out the psychology of market cycle, the Wall Street cheat sheet, and how it lays over the current market trends, there are many analysts that would agree you are right here. September being just barely breaking into optimism and belief, which would mean we'd still have thrill and euphoria marching out into October, just like we saw in 2021, 2017. Obviously, after that is where things start to get a little hairy and you move into complacency, anxiety, moving down through November into denial and ultimately panic in December and January. And then we repeat from there. We go through our bear market cycles. Just before the Fed rate cut, Michael Saylor met with Congress about the Bitcoin reserves, $3.3 trillion in bank reserves sitting on the sidelines. Debt to GDP sitting at about 123%. Traditional solutions to pay this off have failed, not even able to make the interest payments. Trump talks about a Bitcoin and strategic crypto reserve, and the secret weapon could be Bitcoin being used as a liquidity sponge. Bitcoin grows when inflation grows. With the passing of the Genius Act, those banks are able to take that $3.3 trillion and convert them into stable coins and push that money out on the street. Bitcoin has an 8.9 times sensitivity to global liquidity increases. So when the money printing starts, Bitcoin absorbs more liquidity than any other asset. Giovanni Incasa on X has a little bit more to say about this if you want to read it on your own time. Jumping into the markets, and again, none of this is financial advice, simply informational, educational, and some entertainment purposes only. So don't buy anything because I'm talking about it. Do your due diligence, but check this out. Since the Fed rate cut and with the ETF news, we are seeing inflows into crypto. $4.09 trillion total market cap in cryptocurrency. We're seeing a fear and greed index at 51. Get a quick refresh on that. 51, still in the neutral territory, obviously moving in the right direction. We want to get into greed, not extreme greed. We're looking at the CoinMarketCap 20, the CMC 20. That's the top 20 holdings there. That's valued at $260.40 at the time of this recording. We're up almost 1.5%, 1.37% in the last 24 hours. And the bigger indicator right now is that we are looking at altcoin season index at a 73 out of 100. We're almost into that blue territory, puts us up into around 75 to 100. It's a good place to be. And the altcoin index sitting at $1.76 trillion valuation. Jumping into the technicals, XRP sitting at $3.08 at the time of this recording. And again, this is being recorded before the ETFs go live, so there is possibility these numbers will change a little bit from the time I've made this video to the time you see these numbers, but nonetheless we do see fairly neutral across the board and a slight uptick on things like Bitcoin coming in at $117,000. Ethereum is closer to $4,600. Not quite there yet, but it is forming a little bit of a cup and handle. We did see the shift in the RSI that I was hoping to see. Instead of a cross with the RSI crossing negatively over its own moving average would have been a bearish indicator, but nonetheless we are seeing the reversal of that trend. So we're seeing positive movement across the RSI. XLM coming in at almost 40 cents, about 1% up in the last 24 hours. The Dixie took a nice big fat dip after the Fed meeting. During that Fed meeting, since they only went to 25 basis points, they didn't do a full half a percentage point. We started to climb back up on that, but nonetheless, the Dixie continues to lose value as it has been doing for quite a few months now. Fear and greed index, if you're keeping an eye on that for the volatility of the S&P 500 index, that is actually down at this time. There was some bullish momentum yesterday. That makes sense. Dow Jones, NASDAQ futures, and S&P futures at the time of this recording are all sitting fairly neutral. If you are sitting on a 401k or an IRA and you are wondering, first off, what the heck are you going to do with it before the end of this year when the markets decide to finally correct, because the line does not go up forever, or you're wondering how to get those rolled over into a crypto IRA, you need to listen to this right now.
Do you love crypto, but are you worried about taxes shrinking your retirement nest egg? Here's the deal. Trading and selling crypto can trigger capital gains taxes, eating into your wealth. A crypto IRA fixes that. Per IRS publication 590B, traditional IRA gains like those from crypto aren't taxed until distributed. That's why we've partnered with iTrust Capital, a leading crypto IRA company in the USA, to sponsor today's video. And they offer institutional grade custody for retail clients that want to set up their crypto IRAs for retirement, leveraging top storage solutions like Fidelity, Wells Fargo, and Coinbase Prime to keep your assets secure. To get started, simply click the link in the description of this video, sign up for free, and fund your account with cash. They also offer 401k rollovers or crypto transfers, and you can trade 24/7 with just 1% transaction fees and no maintenance costs. As always, I'm not a CPA or financial advisor, so consult one for tax advice, and we do earn a commission if you sign up using our link below to fund your crypto IRA account, but that helps support value-based videos like this. And iTrust Capital already has over 200,000 crypto IRA accounts and over $14 billion in transactions, proving they're trusted by smart investors just like you. So click the link below, get started now by funding your account today, and let's create generational wealth together.
If you're still looking for a little bit more education, I'm going to encourage you to jump into the link down below to start your free trial for Altcoin Pro University. This is where you're going to get, bar none, some of the best education that's in the industry. And obviously, it's a 14-day free trial, so it's going to allow you to blaze through a lot of these classes on your own and really get your feet wet and get a good feel for it. But this is Altcoin Pro University, where you're going to have a community built into it. Obviously, you've seen some of the news that I've shared with you earlier in this video, but you're also going to see market updates. You're going to see altcoin picks, DeFi yield picks, airdrop picks, etc. And then obviously the classroom, as I just showed you. So if you got questions about technical analysis, crypto, tax mastery, a lot of people have made a lot of money in crypto and don't know what to do with it, how to deal with the tax implications of that. And that is all at that link below. It's Altcoin Pro University, free trial, but it's $97 a month to throw an expert in your pocket to be able to bring you guys this content. But that is what I've got for you guys in this video. As always, if you gain some value from this, please share it with somebody else so that they can learn as well. Also, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Be blessed.